You two were in a band together.
I was in a band with you guys.
We were always in the same band.
Okay.
Yeah, like every time.
I didn't know each other when we were like
Really little.
So you played drums, and you in HEX, and you
I play guitar/bass.
guitar/bass
at the guitar
and sing. So yeah, sorry.
Oh, and she sings backup. Like
Yeah,
she
sings
sings
backup.
too.
So when you two played before, was it the same sort of thing? Drums?
I played guitar and
Yeah,
she played
and
drums.
I played drums.
Oh really? So
Yeah,
it's
because I knew how to play
my
guitar and
first
she knew how to play drums. But I mean,
Yeah, then I learned how to play guitar.
and I learned how to play drums.
Do you play
Maybe.
drums too?
No, I feel that way. Not like that.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, cool. So you guys had played shows before playing with HEX, like you've done live gigs before, or was this sort of HEX the first time sort of going out and playing
Hex is like the real thing.
the real deal?
I played stuff.
Oh yeah, because she has another band. She had a band.
Yeah.
How many bands have you been in?
I've been doing lots of stuff before I met them.
Wow. Okay. And you guys are more. This is now sort of more happening for you guys.
Yeah, like
'Cause I
that sort
mean-
of band format.
Playing at the Gladstone, that's pretty cool. You guys play around the city a lot, I see.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
played at the Silver Dollar, Love Underground.
Classic venues.
Yeah.
Classic venues.
Smile. Like we played like some good things.
Yeah, totally. That's awesome. So, okay, I'm going to ask you some questions about playing live, because I've played live for a long time as well, and I'm going to tell you guys, for me, it's worse playing with one of my families in the audience than a bunch of strangers. What do you guys think about that? When do you get the most, like, oh, I'm going to puke because so-and-so's here?
Like, people I know.
Yeah, no, definitely
Anybody,
friends.
really.
Friends and family.
Friends and family?
Yeah, my mother. Because a lot of the songs are a little about.
Does she know that the songs are about her?
She knows like there's like a few songs that she probably kind of gets it.
Right, but you kind of hope she probably doesn't.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, they're not totally about her, but they're definitely like.
Veiled meanings?
Yeah, she's definitely like a constant in my life, so it's hard not.
Right.
For her.
Do your parents like come right up front and like, you know, just crowd surf
No.
and they kind of linger in the back and let
Yeah.
them?
Yeah.
That's probably for the best. Fair enough. What about some gaffes on stage? Some horrible, awkward, embarrassing moments. There's got to be something.
So
many
many.
times.
Beautiful.
There,
guitar string breaks like
Every
gig.
time.
Like every gig, I don't know why. There was also recently at Cinecycle.
I
on this-
unplugged myself twice in one song.
Okay.
everything went wrong.
Yeah, and also this guy just was moshing and he just, he just fell into me and then he fell into this huge monitor and the monitor just like crashed.
Did you guys keep playing though?
Yeah,
Like,
it was
the show must go on?
Yeah, but it was kind of insane. It was just like destruction around everywhere. We were like,
Really
okay.
unsafe.
Yeah, totally unsafe. It was a terrible gig.
But you guys, he was okay and you guys championed on? And
Yeah, it's really fun. The guys are,
pretty good.
the tech guys are freaked out. You should play my song now.
Really? That's awesome. So what about the songwriting? How do you guys approach writing the songs? How does that work?
We don't.
Basically, I wrote the song.
Fair enough.
Um,
Fair enough, yeah.
yeah, I mean, we've written
We've written the lyrics together.
we've written like one
Cool.
song together.
Cannibalistic.
Cannibalistic. We wrote that song. together.
Cannibalistic.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Oh man.
I don't
Well,
know.
Omen, in Omen, it was my lyric. It was
No,
my lyric.
yeah, it was It was like a free write.
Yeah,
It's
so-
sort of like you sort of lead the charge and then you guys kind of collaborate as the songs go on. Should
yeah,
you-
kind of,
basically,
mostly.
Yeah, basically, I'll like
Cool.
try to come up with some sort of format for a song, and then they'll help me put it.
And
Like, we'll
all
put it
along.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Have you guys ever done like a tour or anything? Played around different cities?
No, we'd love to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'd love to. I'd love to go to Montreal or something. Or like, wherever.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, can you guys think of anything you'd like to ask here? I don't want to keep them too long.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Sorry, I'm like totally creeping over here. And I have a question. Do you guys feel like because you're young, people don't take you seriously? Because like I feel like you're so young, and I'm like probably 4 years older than you, and I'm just like, man, you're so little, and like, but you guys are doing such great things, and I'm wondering if like you experience like condescension from adults who are like, yeah, but you don't get it.
Like, yeah, no.
How do you
a
deal with
lot.
that? How do you deal with that kind of thing?
I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. It's really hard. I don't even know if we really deal with it the way we should. Because we've played like a lot of 19+ gigs.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of like, especially older guys who come, and it's strange. Like talking to the tech guys are super condescending. Like
The worst. totally
you,
know.
I feel like if you're a young female, or if you're a female,
You're gonna get,
like
yeah.
playing music. You really need to know everything about like sound and stuff, so you don't look like stupid because they will, you know.
Here, honey, here's how you plug in your amp,
Yeah,
and
it's
here's
just
where
like,
the
no,
pedal
like-
board goes. It's like, yeah, no, don't.
Do you ever get like people? Sorry, I'm like totally taking over this.
Dude,
I really want. I'm so curious about you guys. Do you guys ever get like people being like, yeah, but like this is such like this is a hobby and it's not legit, and like so when you're older you'll know what you actually want to do, and like so as a result people just don't take you seriously because you're like, yeah, you're just 16, like you
Or
don't
just
know
being a
anything.
musician is like
Yeah.
not a viable
It's a
career.
pastime, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of.
My parents are really into it.
But
So, like,
yeah, but your
That's
parents are super
good.
supportive of like
yeah.
they want you to play music for sure. I don't know. My parents take it a little less.
But be
seriously.
like, make sure you have a backup plan.
Yeah, I don't
etc.
know. Yeah, my parents are both like big intellectual like professor types, so they totally. Yeah.
Awesome.
So they're not super into it, and for sure the crowd I think gets that too. I remember this one. I don't know. A lot of people comment about how young we are playing music, and I think I don't know. They don't.
They think it's more cute than something that's actually
Yeah. And
awesome and like
Yeah.
happening for real.
And they're obviously, and a lot of them are like, oh, you're good for your age of being like all girls and
Oh,
yeah.
it's so frustrating.
I remember, I think there was this guy at Smiling Buddha who said like 2 comments. He was like, they're not punk. And I was like, we never called ourselves punk, so okay, great. And 2, he was like, oh, like you guys are pretty good for a girl band.
Gross. Oh, that's so
And I
gross.
was like, what the fuck? Because, yeah.
Yeah. What did he say that to you?
Kind of.
What do you even say to that? How do you respond to that?
I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I freeze up when that kind of stuff happens.
Yeah.
So I didn't really see. What about you? You guys have put that experience.
I don't know.
We usually don't say anything. We
Yeah.
just like, okay, and then leave.
Because I'm just like so.
Well, yeah. What are you
Mine
gonna
is
say? Like,
boggled.
no, we're not. Like,
Yeah.
you say that feeling.
Fucking stupid. And also we have like in the teenage band community. They're like, it's definitely dominated by guy bands. All
There's
these
like
guy
one
bands.
girl band in
There's,
the whole.
yeah, Pins and Needles. There's this girl band, Pins and Needles, and there's like us, basically. Yeah, there are
And
all
each
these.
show, it'll be like a bunch of guy bands, and there's one girl band. There's
One
Yeah,
girl.
and they all
I-
sound the same.
There was this guy who went to my school, and he was like, "Oh, I'm holding this Riot Girl show," and there was one girl band, and he didn't even invite us, and I was like, "What?" And yeah, and I feel a lot of them like host shows, like they hold shows, and we're always like first on the set, or like to play.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got pushed. We were second once, and we got pushed to first because another
Yeah.
band complained.
So we're not even taken.
What? Oh, okay, now I'm just getting angry.
We're not even like taken seriously by people who are pretty
In the
much our
scene.
age.
Yeah.
And who, yeah. And there's like definitely, there is a lot of sexism and stuff, even though, yeah,
There is.
it's totally there.
It is.
It's totally there.
How
Which
do
is
you,
weird.
how do you guys feel like knowing that? I mean, it is very rare for people your age to play, and then not just say girls your age, for anybody your age to play as well as you do and play to gigs, and obviously get along so